Good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to another episode of Get Elevated with Gia, self-proclaimed G-Money. I'm in the studio with our crew, Nate Turner and Ray Fletcher, and two new of the most, I guess, dopest team in town as far as the buying game. We have Ari and Emadi with GTI, Green Thumb Industries. Welcome.
What's up?
What's up? And we have Josh Sepulveda,
Hello, hello.
which arguably I said could be Sepulveda.
It could be whatever you want it to be.
I'm going to go with Sepulveda.
Do what you do.
How do you know it's not Sepulveda?
I know that I am Mexican by ethnicity, so
Okay.
technically it's Sepulveda.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. You. Yeah.
So definitely
Joke
not.
over. Okay. Anyway, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is season 4. We are talking about game changers in the cannabis game. And while you guys are new to Nevada, lots of cool things happening in the state of Washington where you came from. So we're going to have a great show. This is a show about cannabis for those of you listening or tuning in for the first time. Thank you for being here. This is a show about truth and clarity, the ethos. I like saying that word, Ari. You ever use it? Ethos?
Ethos? Yeah.
I've been bringing it up more. I feel really smart.
It's what is it? It means like an idea or a like
what you stand for.
Stand for.
Yeah.
Okay,
versus
gotcha.
just saying what I stand for. I like to say my ethos.
Yeah.
Sounds fancy.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to find how often you use it now.
Yeah, you got to throw in those expensive words every once in a while.
Expensive. I've never said that. Expensive words. Ethos.
When I heard it, I thought it was speaking in like philosophical senses, like ethos,
Totally.
pathos, like
Yeah.
appealing to emotion, right?
That's what it is. So the ethos of the show is that the global access awareness of cannabis, that people everywhere just have access and awareness. You know, if you just want to try it and then decide it's not for you, but try it, learn about it. That's my goal. So thanks for being here as part of that.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your ethos, Ari? We're going to start with your ethos.
Well, I mean, in this, when you were just talking right now, I was thinking about, for me, it's the proliferation of the cannabis.
Another
plant.
expensive word.
Yeah, but
Proliferation.
people are talking about just it just existing everywhere, just getting it out there in all
Yes.
different forms.
Yes.
If CBD, and breaking down the cannabinoids, this product, can be something for everybody.
Something for that's why you're on the show. We magnetized by our ethos.
Yeah.
Switching gears here. You know what's interesting is I've never had somebody so far left and far right here. I really got to do. So I don't want you to feel ignored if I'm going this way to Josh a lot.
No, I understand.
Josh, I don't want you good.
Yeah, we're solid.
I might go this way for a long time. I don't want you to be feeling in your feelings about it.
Hey, it's your show.
Okay. But what's your ethos, Josh?
I'd have to say elevating the average cannabis experience.
Did you say that because of the
people.
show you brown nosing?
Actually, I was going to use, what was I going to use? Improving, elevate. No.
Elevating.
All of it, yeah.
All of it. Yes, and.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was going to use enhancing the average cannabis experience. Before people try it, you can have a quick conversation, give them a little information,
Absolutely.
and it'll make the experience just entirely different and a little bit more palatable.
Using a lot of words there at the end, Josh. Yeah, I love it. So on this show, I call out the weirdest things. It's not your average.
Using too many words on a talk show?
I don't know.
Listen, we're college educated. We're coming from
Clearly,
Seattle.
Ari, you're
Yeah.
expensive. You have
Yes.
expensive
Yes.
language. Okay. But while we're here on the topic of Ari and Josh, welcome to Nevada. This is really nice. I feel like we went from 0 to 60 in our friendship, and I'm really grateful for that because one of the things that I found to be successful in Nevada is this. We got to do the numbers and all that, and we can make that easy by building friendships and trust and genuinely having a good time doing it. So
Yeah, this thing's, it's still about the connections.
100%.
Personal connections.
Yeah, and I want to thank you guys for coming out to the second Bud Tender Comedy Night by Get Elevated. And Josh, once again, I want to point out, so for those of you listening, we did a comedy show, and it was for the industry.
Yeah.
And Ari and Josh came out, and Josh did his first ever stand-up. So snaps, claps, that was epic that you had the courage to go up there. How did it feel?
Frightening, for
Yeah,
sure.
good. Then you know it was working.
Yeah, but I just felt like it was a kind of moment thing,
Yeah.
sporadic.
Do you remember it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
When
You know what we should do next time is record your sets so that, especially new into comedy, right? Record it and then listen.
Got to watch the game tape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gosh.
The
That
film.
you really you performed comedy in the past?
Yes. Ages ago, 15 years ago. but
Ages.
yes, yeah.
How old are you, Ari?
I'm 38. So.
Yeah, it's a big 38 years, right? Sounds like you had some stuff in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna come back to all of that fun stuff. I want to know a little bit of bio, like just give us the 411 who you are, and then so I'm gonna start with you, Ari, and then look at I did like a pump fake there.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with you, Ari.
That was a no look, actually.
Right? Shut up.
Yeah, I was thinking for a second. No, just
Pump fake.
I was like, start with me. Start over
Wait,
here.
I have a ball. Did you not see my pump fake? It was a no look pass. You're absolutely right. I should know this. I'm a basketball mom. I'm embarrassed.
He's the football player.
I smoked before I like to prep. I let the plant do this show.
You have to prep.
Right.
I mean, I can't let the plant do the show. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it won't be a show.
I do it light. I do it light. I think if I went all in,
Yes.
this would be
Yeah.
Be a 1 hour show of me eating chips. Just
Yeah.
no mic.
I'll mess up a bag of veggie straws right in front of both y'all here. I will embarrass myself. Okay, Ari, give us the 401, not Ari Emadi.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm so happy to be here on the show. So happy to be here in Vegas now.
Yeah.
I'm coming from the state of Washington. I say Washington, but really Seattle. Like I didn't get much out of King
Right.
County there, but I had, I got into the medical delivery business in 2012. I just, started delivering weed to people. I wasn't growing weed. I wasn't making edibles. I wasn't making concentrates or anything.
Quick question,
Yeah.
Ari. Did you tell your friends that you just sold medical? Did you kept it? Did they know? Was it code? Did everybody know?
My friends knew what I was doing.
Okay.
Up in front, but my family for sure. I was like, I'm just starting a business. It's like
Right.
medical delivery.
Yeah. So you're not lying.
Yeah.
You're just kind of omitting a little.
Yeah, and they were like, well, what
I
do
like
you?
that.
Yeah,
It's a good strategy.
like medical supplies. I don't know, and I kept it vague.
Yeah. No, I get that. Okay. Because even for a second when you said it, I was like, wait, did he sell something else? But that's just how you phrase
Yeah,
it. Got it.
My company was called Lake Washington Medical Solutions. He kept it vague and all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But yeah, like we tried to be, really serving the patients of that area, Bellevue, Kirkland, that area that I was
Okay.
in. Those people had to typically drive pretty far to get to a brick and mortar.
Okay. How
medical-
far?
I mean, over the bridge. No one wants to drive more than 15
Okay.
minutes in Washington. And
got
Not in
it.
traffic.
in
Got it.
traffic. So
Spoiled, huh?
yeah, you got to go.
Hold on,
over-
Josh. Are you upset with me in any way? You
No.
you stone faced me there. Are you good? Okay.
We're all solid.
Okay, just checking.
Josh is also high. He
I
likes
did.
All good vibes.
I did
all
a
the
look,
time.
and he had like a mean look, and I thought you were mean mugging me. I was like, "What are you doing?"
What for? No.
He's
I
ready
don't
to
No,
fact
no,
check
no.
everything I say. here.
Oh,
That's-
hey, listen, don't fact check anything I say. I am 70% accurate, but I'll admit it. But my story's way better than anything you find in
Fact checking is
Wikipedia.
boring. Let's
Right?
just have some fun.
Let's do it. But Ari, real quick,
yeah.
what'd you do all the time before 2012?
Oh,
What's the
Well,
give us the
it wasn't fun.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm very happy to be in the cannabis industry because I was out there as a building inspector, like testing for asbestos and lead in
Oh,
buildings
God.
and air quality in New York City. So there's like really old buildings in New York.
Wow.
Hated every second of it.
I'm hating it for you.
So yeah, I didn't have any focus. I didn't know what I was doing, and I was thinking, I was late 20, mid 20s, just thinking like, what am I gonna do? I have no future
Sure.
here. Like this is not what I wanted. So I moved.
This is not how this goes.
Yeah, so I left. I quit my job in New Jersey. I was working. I left New York, left the East Coast area with no plan. I just came back to Washington.
Solid, Ari.
I was like, I just need.
Wait,
to
where were you
Tumblr.
born and raised?
I was born on the East Coast.
Okay, yeah.
But then I moved to.
You have a little bit of the accent, no?
People
Yeah,
tell
a
me
little
that.
Jersey.
People tell
and
me
you
that.
have an accent, Josh, as well.
You mean my California accent?
Is
You
that
mean-
what-
He
do I
has a-
speak properly? Is that the
I don't
accent?
know, but there's something, but I couldn't. There's nothing specific.
I like to enunciate words.
You're enunciators. That's what it. Okay, I know
Yeah.
your type.
Yeah.
You got a great smile, Josh. It's
Thank
so
you.
big. You see how big it
He
is?
needs to
from-
be a real estate agent with that smile.
Right. You see, and your ad would have like that little sparkle that comes from a tooth.
It's
Yep,
a
the canine.
it's
People-
a macro dent smile. That's another word for you there.
Where did we find this? Wow, macro dense.
It's a macro dent smile. That's what he's got there.
Oh, that's one of a kind. We're coming back to you. So, okay, you went right to the other coast. Did you go anywhere in between? You were just like, let's go all the way.
No, I've driven across the country multiple times. No, well, so I came back to Washington, no plan. I was a security guard, overnight security.
Oh, Ari.
I had nothing going on. So
Okay.
yeah,
I get.
I can't actually.
Facts.
Funny thing, I had a girlfriend over there, and I moved with her. I convinced her to come over to Washington, and we were together about 3 months in Washington. And I was like, this is not working. So
Oh,
I like
God.
brought her.
Oh, for everything.
I brought her over. Like her family hates me probably like for life. This guy stole stole our girl.
Right. Wow. Didn't put a ring on it. Just left
No,
her hanging
left
in
her.
the wet
Left her.
streets of Seattle.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, no, I came back. I was a security guard, and I learned that there was medical marijuana. It
Yeah.
exists. You could go into a place,
Yeah.
a shop, and walk out with actual weed. It has a label on it and everything. This was
It's like,
new.
what?
Yeah, this was a whole new
Sure,
world.
sure.
So I was doing that for a while as a patient, and then I was driving to Seattle or getting deliveries from far away from where I actually lived. And I was like, you know what? I should just have a business and do this thing.
Genius.
So that's where
The entrepreneur mind woke up.
Yep, I just
Okay.
kind of fell into it that way.
Okay.
Had some great connections over the years, and built up my business that way.
I love what you said. It wasn't nice or it wasn't good. And then you described the security job. And what was the other one?
The
Environmental.
Yeah. The environmental air consultant. Yeah.
I love that you had those jobs. Don't you love in hindsight that you had them?
Yeah. Well, one thing that
You know?
connects to the cannabis industry is looking at lab results, testing
sure,
results. I
sure,
can tell,
sure. There you go.
all that stuff.
Came
So,
in with some,
Yeah.
some. Was that in your resume like that
You
qualifies?
can eyeball pesticides.
Yeah.
He looks at it.
I just take one whiff.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna come back. You want to prep for this story because what I'm going to ask next, I love to know like your first cannabis experience.
Okay.
And dear friends, as I always like to say, welcome to the future of cannabis. My name is Gia. I'll be your tour guide.